Jake Paul have only been Mr. and Mrs. for 10 days, and now Vlog Squad member David Dobrik is dropping some truth bombs to ET about how he really thinks, and what he really thinks, I should say, of their marriage. Take a listen.
I gotta ask you, Tana and Jake.
Sure. What is the question? I've been asked this before.
Okay, is it a forever thing?
Of course not. What do you mean?
Of course
Tana
not.
and Jake? No, I'd be surprised if it lasts another 3 days.
Okay. Honestly, he's not alone in that, though. Let's be real. We have been down this road so many times.
Half of the internet may agree with David Dobrik.
Even on the download, we questioned the validity and whether or not their marriage was in fact legal. David holding nothing back and saying, I'd be surprised if it lasted more than 3 days. And honestly, me too.
Which would be a total of just under 2 weeks, if in fact it lasts only 3 more days, which I will say is shorter than Kim Kardashian's marriage to Chris Humphrey.
And it's shorter than David's marriage. He was married for a month, okay?
Before.
1 whole month. He's divorced now. But
right.
He knows what that's all about. Okay?
But his comment, like we said, echoes a lot of the comments of the internet. A lot of people agree. I want to bring in our producer Brianna Sutton in the control room. What do you think of David's remarks? You think the marriage will last 3 more days, or shorter, or longer?
I mean, he seems like he's got the inside scoop, I would imagine, so it's probably going to be exactly 3 days, I bet.
I want to do this over and under because I think whatever this quote-unquote relationship is will last more than 3 days because they need more content. But, right? But what I will say, speaking of that, David, when he was talking to E.T., he kind of went into it. He was like, he says that they're too crazy for each other.
Right.
Not in the good way. Like, they're too crazy as human
lunatics.
beings.
He literally called them lunatics.
They're too crazy to stay together is what he said. However, he questioned whether it even matters because he says it is entertaining and we're all still talking about it.
I mean, obviously, he's questioning the validity of their marriage. Well, Tana has now posted a new vlog literally addressing that directly, whether or not her relationship her marriage is in fact real. Take a look.
And to everybody that's calling it fake because we rushed into it, or because I don't do things traditionally, because I wanted to not do it legally, but any wedding I have, if I had 3 more weddings, I really wouldn't want to do it on paper because I think that legally binding yourself to someone takes away the love. Like, it's just like, it's unnecessary. To all of the people that think it is not real and we're just putting on this show as 2 sociopaths, it is real. That's all I know to tell those people. We are just crazy, and that's what you can talk about, really.
Honey, baby, girl, no, listen. Whether or not we're questioning if your love is real is one different issue. You're saying that's real. We're saying your marriage, by law, and in the state of Nevada where you guys got married, you have to file a marriage license for it to be real. We're talking like, are you guys legally married?
No.
And as I pointed out, y'all have 10 days to file and submit a marriage certificate, a marriage license for it to be counted. And I'm sorry, can I just get on my soapbox for a sec?
I'm about to get on mine too.
Her saying that something legally binding takes away from the love, I'm calling out your BS. Literally, the LGBTQ community has been fighting for those same rights, you know what I mean? And it was not that long ago
marriage is not a joke.
That it became legal. We were fighting for that legally binding document. So it is everything, okay? Your love is powerful, but also to be, for your marriage to be validated in the country, you need a marriage certificate.
Going off of that, my first thought when she said that a legally binding agreement or whatever takes away from the love, my first thought as a Catholic is marriage is a sacrament of holy matrimony, and to not respect that or honor that, marriage is not a joke to me. Yeah, so I
agree. Like, trust me, I'll be the first to admit I'm entertained. Brianna, are you entertained by all of this?
Or are we over it?
I'm pretty much over it because, like, I mean, it was obvious the wedding was fake from the beginning. But it's like, if you're gonna say that the paperwork takes the love out of it, then like, why get married? Just like, do like a commitment ceremony or something. Don't call it a wedding and then later on say like, oh no, it was, it's not a real wedding. I'll
tell you what, we've talked to Tana a couple times. We don't have this clip yet, but when we talked to her at the reception, she had said she likes the shorter Instagram handle by Tana Paul. So for her, she admitted it's the clout. It's the shorter Instagram handle. So maybe that's why this is even a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know you were about to tee up another time we've talked to her.
Sorry, you just shook me with
Yeah.
that. Like,
Okay, so
I
we
didn't
know
realize
why.
that.
I didn't know that either.
Well, to me, when Brianna said, fake, this and that, it made me think of, obviously, Tana has a reality show, and, you need to film content for your reality show. But when E.T. sat down with her not too long ago, she talked about why she showcases everything and puts it out to the internet. And this is what she had to say.
I'm so about like showcasing life as it is. You know what I mean? Just like moments, like recording them and putting them out there, because like in that moment, like I was so happy like with that person that time. Like if 6 months from now shit is entirely different, like I was happy in that moment and that's out there forever and it's sick to look back on, and you know what I mean?
Not gonna be sick to look back on if your marriage don't last.
Exactly.
Sorry, I don't want to sound like a hater. You know what? If it's
not a marriage,
real,
it's okay.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
Technically, by law.
Don't forget, it's not a marriage.
Just because you have a ring on your finger doesn't. Well, you know what? No, that's actually not. That is not something that I should say, because you know what? If two people genuinely love each other, then paper or not, it is what it is.
I mean,
but
thank you for the entertainment. Like, I'm watching along with the rest of y'all, but it was just that last vlog that really got me, girl. That really got me. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you entertained?
is
Are
a
you
fake
over it?
marriage okay?
Exactly, all of the above. Now, speaking of fake, that's exactly what those recent reports of Bella Hadid and The Weeknd breaking up are.
In
Guys.
fact, you guys, a source tells ET that the two are still a couple, despite, like we said, a lot of reports out there differing. Our source tells us the couple travels a lot, works a lot, and that often creates tension. However, the two love one another, have lost one another in the past, and want to try and make it work. Obviously, the two have crazy busy schedules. The two are on a crazy level of fame and living a relationship in the public eye. Of course, like any relationship, you're gonna go through ups and downs.
Oh my God, it's so much more than long distance when you're in like this kind of atmosphere in this business, and obviously, as our source mentioned, they've been through this before, the tension. They first got back together in May 2015, but their first breakup was November 2016. Then they got back together in April.
After exploring other options too. And
Selena Gomez, yeah.
And I feel like they just have that. I feel like they're the one for each other. You know how everyone has that one person that you always come back to?
Absolutely.
And I just feel like they're it for each other.
They're it for each other, but I think because they've been through this breakup before and, they've both grown and are actually much older now, they can survive it and kind of get and weather the storm. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I hope it makes for some good music when it comes to The Weeknd's next album. In fact, he's been kind of teasing this next era of himself with his selfie with, get this, guys, the dreads. The dreads are making a comeback, and he captioned this photo, album mode full effect.
B, I know you brought this photo to our attention. What do you think about the dreads?
I'm excited. I feel like it's going to bring me back old Weeknd, that one that I used to
Weeknd?
like. I'm wondering if it's going to be like the same slept-on look that he had before,
Right.
or if he's going to do just like a full head. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it grows out to.
I was going to say, I hope I don't have to wait too long, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I don't have to wait until he has the long dreads. Like, I'm ready for new music now.
Oh, yeah. That
I think everyone is.
Because his last album was in 2016, Starboy, so I'm ready to hear some new stuff. But yeah, he's
Are
cooking
you guys
something
ready?
up.
Are you guys ready for new music? But we also have another question for you. What do you guys think of the dreads? Do you prefer The Weeknd with dreads or short hair? I mean, it's just the question of the day for you guys. Let us know in the comments below.
I'm liking the short dreads.
It's so funny though, because everyone prefers something different, and it's so divisive between people. Which
As long
is
as
so
his
funny.
voice stays the same, okay?
That's all that matters.
While the question dreads or short hair may cause some tension, we know. How's this for a real life Infinity War? Ooh, the BTS army and the Marvel fandom are going head to head on Twitter, guys. This all started after the hashtag #WeLoveYou3000 started trending on Twitter. Does it sound familiar? Well, the question is, did BTS just steal Marvel Avengers' phrase, I love you 3000? So it all started, guys, with this tweet right here. We are less than 6,000 away from 50 million streams on Epiphany now. Hashtag #WeLoveYou3000. Now the source is because BTS's Jin Apparently, he told a crowd at the recent concert in Wembley, "I love you 3000." People started tweeting with the hashtag "We love you 3000" back. Of course, it comes from
that grabbed the Marvel fan base's attention.
It really did, because people were like, "Why is this trending?" In case you guys don't,
I was gonna say, remind people, because like I never got to Avengers Endgame. I'm still at like one of the first Captain Americas, but like remind people what this is.
A lot of people saw Avengers Endgame like myself, and we pulled the clip that this is from. Check out the source.
Love you tons.
I love you 3000.
That's crazy.
I'm not crying, you're
That's
crying.
so cute. Also, spoiler alert for me, that he has got a kid.
Oh, he's got I should have mentioned that.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
But that's where I Love You 3000 technically originated.
Listen.
It came before that. So was Jin quoting the
As
movie?
someone who's completely outside, had no idea what this 3000 is, it's such a unique, distinct, specific number that I feel like it has to be a quote and like an homage almost to Avengers Endgame.
Like,
because who says like I love you? Have you ever heard anybody say I love you 3000?
I've heard like, I love you this big, I love you infinity,
Oh, no,
I love you. But like it's all that. I love you to the stars and moon and back.
I tell my little Stella I love you to the moon, but like I don't say I love you I love you 2975, Denny.
It is very specific, and Jin could have very well been quoting the movie because it's such an epic term of endearment, But of course, Marvel fans were quick to defend Tony Stark's quote.
Oh God, this is like
daughter.
fan base versus fan base.
That's what it is.
Me out.
This one, like, why the F is hashtag We Love You 3000 trending for K-pop? They go on to say that hashtag is owned, apparently,
all right, let's be a
by
little bit
Tony
more
Stark.
dramatic.
That phrase is his empire now. The end. No questions. Get off the internet.
Oh, wow. Tell us how you really feel, Cassie. That's her name over there. There's another tweet, you guys. Y'all K-pop fans have to make everything about your stars. This is not about BTS. This ain't about Blackpink or Jimin or Jungkook. This is about Robert effing Downey Jr. and Marvel. Hashtag We Love You 3000. You guys, like, is this trademarked? Is this copyrighted?
Right.
Like, what?
Twitter's not Wikipedia. You can't source your material. You can't source your lies or facts.
You don't own something like that
But
unless
see,
you are actually Marvel and you did trademark it.
And Brianna, hop in when you can, because this is what I feel is the problem with Stan Twitter. There's each fandom feels like there's no room for anybody else.
Right.
Yeah, basically. But I'm going to say this because I'm on Twitter a lot. Anytime I go to the Explore tab on Twitter or click on a hashtag, you'll always find a BTS video there. It could be talking about, like, steak, and there's a BTS video talk about how much Jimin loves steak. It's like whatever hashtag, the BTS army almost kind of like hijacks it, and it's smart on their part because I'm looking at BTS videos now when I'm trying to look at something about Wale or something.
I would make the argument that everybody who's a fan of something specific is doing that too. It's just that the army is so big. It's huge. That's why it's just it's more saturated with BTS content, because there's a reason why BTS is the top social artist. It's because the army is so ferocious and fierce in their love.
And so present on social
media, exactly.
And
so sorry,
everything.
Brianna.
Right, yeah. Sorry,
Brianna. I mean, I do that stuff with Beyonce.
The Jonas Brothers
too.
fan base, we do that too.
Okay.
Maybe not about steak.
I'm just saying, I don't think it warranted some of these reactions, okay?
Yeah.
I think
we can all share We Love You 3000 maybe.
Should we share? I guess we can. I don't know. I Love You 3000 was just such like a heartfelt moment in Endgame, and like it's something that like all the Marvel fans really like took to, considering what happens to Tony Stark at the end of the movie. Not gonna tell you, Cassie, if you haven't seen it, but
you're not wrong. But like Jin just wanted to express that same amount of love to the people at the concert.
Literally has like Marvel posters in his room. We don't know. Maybe he loves Robert.
Yeah, I get that. It's fine. I mean, it's great. We love that he loves Marvel, but it's just like, BTS fans, you can't take everything.
Well, listen, people know the power of the BTS army.
Matinee honey, they coming for you.
Oh, please. I'm ready.
People understand the power of the BTS army on Twitter, especially Wale, who is our MVP today, the most viral post, because he got in on this too, guys. Summoning the power of the army for some clout, right? right?
Yep. So Wale took to Twitter with this, saying, "Hey BTS Army, it's your old pal Wale again. Quick favor, since you guys control the internet, true. Can y'all tell these people to stop lying and saying I'm not one of the greatest of all time? Thanks again, guys. Wherever you are, love. I'm not gonna lie. This is such a good tweet. I just love how he committed to it. I love how he committed.
He committed to it, but he's also he committed to it to take advantage of the hashtag that was trending. But also he's making light of it. It's like,
and he's not wrong.
He's poking fun at everybody who was in this weird little "We Love You 3000" tiff.
He's not wrong, because literally, like, you and I both know this. We both have met BTS. We both have interviewed BTS. We're fans of BTS.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Anytime we tweet about them, it literally goes crazy viral.
Yeah, it's
thousands and thousands and thousands.
Well,
what am I, Italian over here?
Thousands, 3,000s and 3,000s.
3,000.
Anyways, Wale, thanks for having fun with that. And none of the love, for the record, I love Marvel just as much as I love BTS.
We love Marvel 3000.
We love you 3000. Brianna, we love you 3000. Oh, Roger,
we love you 3000.
Cassie, I love you 3000.
I love you 2,999.
Okay. Oh, that's a wrap then.